Hello. So today I wanted to realize. I just realized that I used the word "so" to start off a lot of things, a lot of conversations and videos. But anyways, um, I've been wondering lately why you see things online and you resonate with them, and a lot of these things have to do with mentalities, sexualities, or diagnoses like ADHD, autism, etc. And I resonate with a lot of what I see, and then I wonder, like, am I this? Am I that? But you know, I don't think a label could ever define who we are. Um, it may help to have people to understand you, or you to understand yourself. But what are the who are these labels really for? Um, they don't define who we are. You may feel they do if you don't have a strong sense of self, and that's okay. We're all learning, but yeah, I've just been wondering, like, why do I? You see things and you're like, okay, like I resonate with personally, like I resonate with ADHD and autism and stuff like that, or just the things that I've seen, and uh, then you go off thinking like, okay, do I need to get a diagnosis and stuff like that, and then I think to myself like, sorry, this is all part of my self reflection and stuff that I do, but think to myself like, okay, if I were to go through this process, what would be involved? Like, you have to spend all this money just to have a label upon your head. Um, sure, a few diagnoses involve medication and stuff like that, but I've been on a lot of medication throughout my past, but that's not an option for me anymore. I don't like it. It does not resonate with me anymore. Uh, if anything, it really had a low vibrational impact on me in my life, and my mentality, and it just I felt like it just wanted to crush me. Crush who I was, who I thought I was, any sense of self that I had about myself. It wanted to just push it down. And I'm not going to preach on here that medication isn't for people, this and that, but I'm just bringing it up because I've been curious lately, and now that I have gained a stronger sense of who I am and who I want to be and show up in this world, how I want to show up in this world, um, I'm no longer in need of a diagnosis or labels to tell me who I am. Yeah, I do have symptoms of these things and that I resonate with, or that people are explaining things like, and when I look down at the posts and stuff like that, there's so many hundreds of thousands of millions of people that resonate too. So maybe these things that we label ourselves with are what everyone secretly resonates with. I mean, trauma. A lot of people could resonate with that. Yet we don't go and say that we're traumatized to people. Oh, I'm Lucas. I'm traumatized. That does not define who I am, and it never will. I have, preached labels upon myself before in the past, but it's always ever been for other people or for me to feel like, oh, finally I can be understood. But it's never been that way. Like, it's never really. It happens, it passes, and you feel no different. You feel happy because you now are open to align with what you preach you are, but I don't know. Yeah. it's just me expressing how I feel about something I've yearned. I guess it's my way of expressing that I figured out who I was, and now I'm in no need of labels to tell me who I am. And if people don't understand me and how I show myself to be, that's okay if people don't understand. You know, I understand myself, and I think that's what truly matters in our lives, is that we gain the knowledge about ourselves. We learn about ourselves, and that there learning about yourself will be a continuous journey of a lifetime. Uh, yeah. The evolution of building ourselves is such a beautiful thing that labels just interfere with. You know, it brings judgments and other people's opinions, and it's not necessary. You know, I personally would like to label myself by my name. Uh, like, you know, hi, I'm Lucas. If you want to get to know who I am, so be it. If you don't, so be it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Because people have their own perceived perspective of these labels that, you know, and you might not know what their meaning of that label is, but they'll put that on you because you say you're it. No. Yeah. I'm Lucas, and that's enough. Who are you? Yeah. I don't know. Some of you might resonate with what I'm saying, but yeah, it's all just a curiosity, I guess. I'm just thinking out loud and expressing. Simply express. Have a good day.